morning. Let me see it here. Good morning. Good morning, student. We have studied the parts of cell, their main characteristics and chief functions, which is given on table, and we have done till ribosomes. Ribosomes are small granules either scattered in the cell, cytoplasm of a cell, or attached to the endoplasmic reticulum. These lysosomes are single-walled, dense spherical bodies composed mainly of RNA. Composed mainly of RNA. The function of ribosome is to synthesize proteins. To synthesize proteins. The next organelle of cell is lysosome. It is also known as suicidal bag of cell. This is known as suicidal bag of cell. Membranous sacs budded off from Golgi body. There is a Golgi body is in this shape. This buds move detached from the Golgi body, and this is now lysosomes. This is now lysosomes. Membranous sacs budded off from Golgi bodies contains 40 different types of enzymes. These lysosomes have 40 different enzymes. These lysosomes have different kinds of 40 types of enzymes. The function of lysosomes are intracellular digestion. It helps in intracellular digestion, destroy foreign substances. If there is any harmful substance in cell, it destroyed all the foreign substances and harmful substances. When cell is old and injured, these rapidly destroy organelle. If there is any damage in cell, it destroy or engulf the cell. Due to this, it is also known as suicide bag or suicidal bag of cell. Digest cartilages during formation of bones. During formation of bones, cartilages are present there. It digests the cartilage to form the bones. Next is centrosomes. Centrosomes are found in animal cells. Centrosomes are found in animal cell. A region surrounding the centrioles located near nucleus. This is in this way. Having stars, a centrioles located near nucleus contains one or two centrioles. In a cell, there will be one or two centrioles. Centrioles are surrounded by microbulbs. They are surrounded by microtubules. They are surrounded by microtubules. These are the microtubules. These centrioles are surrounded by microtubules. The function of centrosome are initiate and regulate cell division. It helps in cell division. Forms spindle fibers with the help of esters. This centrioles form spindle fibers during cell division. The next cell organelle is plastids. Plastids are found in plant only. There are three types of plastids. Several kinds of plastids are there. Most common one are chloroplasts containing green pigment, chlorophyll. Double membrane proteinous matrix contain DNA. Disc-like structure called thylakoid contains chlorophyll. They have several kinds. Most common ones are chloroplasts. They are chloroplast, and this chloroplast having chlorophyll, which is responsible for photosynthesis. It is double membrane proteinous matrix contain DNA. These plastids are double membrane structure and having proteinous matrix in them. And this matrix contains their own DNA. It contains DNA. Disc-like structure called thylakoids contains chlorophyll. There is a disc-like structure in them, and this disc-like structure having thylakoids. The function of chloroplast is green in color, trap solar energy. This chloroplast trap the solar energy for photosynthesis, contains the pigment chlorophyll. The another type of chloroplast is leucoplast. Leuco means colorless, white. This leuco means white, means they do not have color. Colorless store starts have no pigment. The function of this leucoplast is to store starch. To store starch. Chromoplast. Variously colored impart color to flower and fruits contains pigment. In chloroplast having different kinds of color. Chromoplast. Chromo means color, and this due to this different kinds of color, they present in petals of flowers, colors of fruits responsible due to this chromoplast. Variously colored impart color to flower and fruits contain the pigment xanthophyll. Xanthophyll is responsible for yellow color pigment, and carotene is responsible for red color of a plant. This is all about plastids. Now the next one is nucleus. Nucleus is the main part of the cell. It is the largest cell organelle. Largest cell organelle. Mainly spherical and dense nuclear membrane with pores to allow substances to enter and leave. Look at the nucleus. Nucleus, it's a double membrane structure having thread-like structure in them. Spherical in and dense nuclear membrane with pores. This nuclear membrane is having pores to pass, to allow substances to enter and leave. From these pores, any substance can enter in the nucleus, nucleoplasm, and leave from the nucleoplasm. Contains network of thread-like structure called chromatin fiber which contains DNA. This thread-like structure called chromatin fiber. These are the chromatin fibers. The function of this nucleus is regulate cell function. It regulate and control the all functions performed by the cell. If removed, the cell dies. If this nucleus is removed from the cell, cell dies. Cell will die. It means this nucleus is the most important part of the cell. Contains chromosomes, bearers of genes that control heredity. This chromatin change its shape, become thicker at the time of cell division, and this thicker structure of this chromatin fiber are known as chromosomes. These chromosomes having a special unit on them. These are genes. These are genes. These genes responsible for the heredity. It takes the character from one generation to another generation. This is the nucleus. Now the next one is nucleolus. Nucleolus present in the nucleus. So nucleus. Here is a nucleolus. Nucleolus. One or more round-shaped structure present inside the nucleus. This is called nucleolus. Produce ribosomes. The function of nucleus is produce ribosomes. Participate in protein synthesis. Ribosomes. So it is synthesize protein for the ribosomes, forming and storing RNA. Dictates ribosomes to synthesis protein. Chromatin fibers are present in nucleus. A thread-like network in the resting stage of the nucleus which condense into chromosome during cell division, made up of RNA threads. This chromatin fibers are made up of DNA. The function of chromatin fibers is chromosomes carry genes which are carriers of heredity information from one parents to offsprings. These chromatin fibers has become thicker at the time of cell division and it is known as chromosomes. Chromosomes have a special unit called genes, and these genes are responsible for heredity information from one parents to their offsprings. This is all about the organelles of the cell. Some non-living parts are also present in cytoplasm. They are vacuoles. Clear spaces. Vacuoles and granules. Clear spaces with water and other substances in solution. Plants have few but larger vacuoles while the animal cells have a smaller one. Vacuoles. Animal cell, plant cell, vacuoles. In animal cells, they are smaller in size, and plant cells, they are much bigger than animal cell. And these are filled with the water and other substances. Covered with a covering called tonoplast. These vacuoles are covered with a covering. This is known as tonoplast. The function of vacuole are storage of water and other substances, food pigment and waste product. They store water, other substances, food pigments and waste product also. Give turgidity to the plant cell by pressing against cell wall. There is a cell wall present in plant cell. The pressure comes from this cell wall. This gives the turgidity to the cell. Contains pigment like anthocyanin. It contains pigment anthocyanin, which is responsible for violet blue color. Which is responsible for violet blue color. The last one is granules. Small particles, crystals and droplets are suspended in the cytoplasm are known as granules. The function of granules is store starch, glycogens and fat containing granules which serve as food for the cell. These granules provide food for the cell. This is all about the structure of cell, different parts of cell, organelles of cell, nucleus and nucleolus and everything. Here is a topic difference between plant cell and animal cell. Features. On the basis of this, there is a difference between plants and animal cell. Size. Plant cell has larger size, but animal cell is usually smaller in size. Cell wall, a definite cell wall made up of cellulose. But in animal cells, there is no cell wall. Cytoplasm, not so dense. In plant cell, cytoplasm is not so dense, but in animal cell, cytoplasm denser and more granular. It has thickness of a cytoplasm. So we can say that in animal cell, cytoplasm cytoplasm denser and more granular. Arrangement of cytoplasm. Only a thin lining of cytoplasm, mostly pushed to the periphery. The arrangement of cytoplasm. It is only thin lining. A thin lining of cytoplasm is present in and it is near the cell wall. But in animal cell, cytoplasm fills almost the entire cell. In animal cell, cytoplasm fills almost entire cell. Plastids are present. Plastids present in plant cell, but there is a absence of plastid in animal cell. Centrosome is present, absent in animal cell or present in centrosome absent in plant cell but present in animal cell. Vacuoles are large and prominent. It means it has an important role. In plant cell, in animal cell, vacuoles are smaller in size, temporary, concerned with excretion and secretion. The function of vacuole in animal cell is excretion and secretion. This is the difference between the plant cell and animal cell. Here is an activity to perform under a microscope. Microscopic examination of onion cell. Have you any problem, student? Have you any problem? Do you want to ask something? Have you any problem? Okay, the next topic is microscopic examination of onion peel. First, what you have to do, epidermal cells of onion. The epidermal peel from onion is easy to prepare. What we have to do, take a onion bulb, cut into 4 pieces. Cut the onion bulb into 4 pieces. In this way, look at the picture given in your book. From one of this quarter, it is like this. One of this quarter, remove one thick scale. Remove one thick scale. After that, take a fleshy scale of onion on your hand and tear it from the inner side as to get thin transparent strip. From this, a thin membrane is there. Remove this thin membrane from the scale. Onion quarter, from this, take this part out. Here is a membrane. Remove this membrane from this scale using a pair of forceps. This is a practical lab activity, so I can't explain here much clearly. Using a pair of forceps, remove the strip and put it on watch glass containing water. Take this membrane in watch glass. Here is a watch glass. Take this membrane in watch glass having water. Wash it properly. Cut a square piece of this piece. Now cut this. Cut a square piece of this membrane. Cut the square shape of this membrane and mount it on a slide in a drop of water as shown. Put one drop water on slide. One drop water through the dropper. After that, place this membrane on it and cover it with a cover slip. Cover slip, this is all activity which we have to do in our practical in our lab. Take a onion, cut it into 4 parts. Take one scale. From this one scale, remove the membranous part of this onion. Wash it in watch glass containing water. After that, cut a piece of membrane square in a square shape. Put some water with the help of dropper on a watch glass, and after that cover it with a cover slip. When we put it and cover by a cover slip. You may cover the peel with the cover slip carefully so that tissue does not get wrinkled. Examine the preparation under a low power microscope. Now this prepared slide, see in the low power microscope, we may use stain material which is iodine and or eosine. These are the stain to color the membrane. We can use it in place of water on this membrane, which will make the nucleus more distinct. Due to this stain, the nucleus takes color, nucleus turn into take color. More details of the cell structure can be seen under a high power microscope. After scanning this, we can see the structure in high power microscope, and we see there is a different this type of this type of structure. This type of structure in microscope. Each cell has prominent cell wall, a nucleus and cytoplasm. Each cell has each cell has nucleus. They has nucleus, cytoplasm, and cell wall firmly bound together, and the nucleus is placed towards one side, which is usually the case in almost all plant. In all plant, the nucleus is at the corner, at the side. This is all about the staining of membranous part of a onion. The nucleus, key to the life of a cell. Nucleus is the key of life. If we remove nucleus from a cell, the cell will die. Although every part of cell contribution contributes to the life of the cell as a whole, yet the key